And we're back. Last time, it was the opening race of the 2042 season, the United States Grand Prix, and we won that pretty convincingly, ahead of the Ferraris of Sebastian Montoya and Enzo Trulli. And today we are dealing with race 2 of the championship, the Japanese Grand Prix at Suzuka. Although, calling it home race it's kind of a stretch, because the track is owned by Honda, but you know what I mean. And yes, I did say Ferrari drivers Sebastian Montoya and Enzo Trulli. I highly suggest you check the previous video, because yeah, there's a lot of different things, and I explain everything in that video. So go check that video before, and then come back here once you're up to speed. For everybody that is already up to speed, well, let's not waste any more time, and well, that happened. So Ferrari front row lockout. Liam is in 10th. We are starting in 6th. Alright. It's 1 light, 2 lights, 3, 4, 5. And we're off to Suzuka. And we got bogged down at the start. We got Dragovic and Russell into the first couple of corners. We go past Dragovic. Slight contact with Vesti. Side by side with Vesti, we back out. The Ferrari leads. Hey, Award is right behind us. The other driver that we want to more contact with Vesti. Right behind us is Pat Award, the driver who lost the 50-50 on the first race. Into the hairpin. Okay. We have the draft of Vesti into Spoon. We go wide, a little bit too wide. You know what, sure, let's just go Rich Mix straight away as the Ferraris are pulling away. Into 130R. Into the Castle Oh, contact with Vesti, and is this gonna give us a penalty? No, amazingly not, but yeah, we lost a lot of momentum, and
we think it'll stay dry for the whole
yeah.
race.
Already 2 seconds away from Piastri. Has the Ferrari lead. And we completely screw up this corner and allow O'Ward to catch up to us. Yeah, this is gonna be a pretty brutal race today. As the top 4 pulling away. Oh, already 3 seconds to get between me. Piastri as we fuck up. Take it too! Shit! Okay. Alright. That was stupid. Okay, into Spoon. There we go. Into what should really be a DRS zone, actually. But whatever. Or rather a, oh god. Boost? No. Over? No, it's not over. It's not boost mode. What's the new... Oh, MOM, right. New MOM mode. Whatever. Okay.
DRS is being enabled this lap. Remember, we can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead in the DRS zone.
Yeah, problem is, I am nowhere near Piastri as truly leads the race. Yeah, this race is gonna be pretty brutal already. Although we are slowly pulling away from O'Ward. And if we don't do anything stupid, like screwing up Tanker 2, there we go.
2 seconds down on you. You might
Okay.
try and overtake if you make a mistake.
Alright, Gone to one at the overtake. I yet to get the hairpin right, by the way. By the way, I want to mention that Kasab did an amazing job with the environments. The track looks incredible, by the way. The cherry blossoms are an amazing touch.
Good pace. Keep pushing.
As there was a bit of a scuffle between the two Audis. The more things change, the more they stay the same. But in the meantime, we have closed the gap as Piastri tries to overtake, but truly gets past lap of the race. And Piastri, as you saw, failed in his overtake attempt at Norris. And as I said at the beginning of the intro, if you want to know why Piastri and Norris are at Audi, check out the first video. Okay, maybe I broke it a little bit too early, but nah, I don't care. Oh, finally got the hairpin right. Okay. I said this yesterday, but for everybody waiting for something less retelling, yeah, there's only one video left for the Fate's Birthday playthrough. So SNL Racing 2002 is going to start very soon, as Piastri tried at 130R to overtake Norris and still couldn't make it. Still couldn't make it happen, and that allows us to catch up. Are we in DRS range? Yes, we are. Lap 5. truly yet another fast lap of the race. Now I don't remember if Kasap added extra points for the fastest lap, but I decided not to. I mean, people don't like it anyway when that was actually there was a rule in real Formula 1, so why should I add it? Into Danger 1 and Danger 2.
Okay, you have to pass him. You have to pass him.
Bit of contact. It's all regular. There we go. As long as to shove him out of the way, it's all good. Shove him out of the way and put him off track. It's all good. And can we make a double overtake into Spoon? Don't touch him. Oh god, and that's gonna be a penalty. And it's not.
You've taken third place, third.
So it's not. Oh wow! Actually, how did I avoid that one? But now we got 6.3 seconds from Montoya. So, and I'm not.
Ferrari getting ready for a pit stop. We think it's going to be Massa. He should be pitting within the next few laps.
I'm definitely able to catch up to that if I do this kind of shit.
Watch out for the car chasing you. He's less than a second behind and will use DRS to overtake.
Now it doesn't look like he's using DRS, but that's because the Audi is on the Kasap used the model of the Renault of F1 2010, which of course did not have DRS. So yeah, I believe only Audi has a model from 2010. Everything else it's from 2012. So yeah. Hey. Okay.
We think the car behind is running on full revs. He's trying to close the gap.
I should probably do it myself, come to think of it. How far out are we from the Ferraris? There we go. Let's do it now. Okay, nope, yeah.
You're just ahead of Glock.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
You're increasing your lead over Glock by 1 second a lap. 1 second a lap.
Okay. By the way, I'm doing some test runs for the 2026 DLC, and I actually had to lower the difficulty because I kept getting second places. I could not win a race for the life of me at the difficulty I was playing before, which was 80. I had to lower to 78 to actually win a race. Because what happened is that either okay. Either the car in front was too far away to even use boost mode, or I lost the race at the very last moments. Like for example in Canada, I was using Norris. I was leading at the final chicane. I came out of the chicane in the World of Champions in the first place, but because Norris had boost mode, he was able to completely blow past me and win the race.
You're just ahead of Glock.
So I can already imagine that boost mode is gonna be my worst enemy in this new playthrough. In the meantime, yeah, I am. I mean, of course, you're not gonna get away from Piastri because you do that kind of bullshit. Okay, fine, back to standard, and there we go. So yeah, boost mode is probably going to be my worst enemy.
By our calculations, Massa should be stopping for new tyres within the next 5 laps. Massa into the pits in the next 5 laps.
Is he going on? What kind of tires does he have? Of course, Massa being Truly, by the way. Like, Truly is uses Massa's auto cues. But yeah, in any case, yeah, I'm really glad that I'm able to finish the Fate's Birthright playthrough, and that thing
The gap to the car behind is less than a second.
made me learn one thing: to never trust the internet ever again. I mean, I know somebody's going to say, "Well, no shit." What I mean was the internet's opinion on Fire Emblem, because for those who don't know. Fate's Birthright is considered one of the easiest Fire Emblem games out there, primarily for one simple reason. There's one unit called Ryoma who's absolutely fucking busted. That guy is what is easily the best unit that you have in your army in the Birthright route, because Fate is split into 3 routes. Conquest, Birthright, and Revelations. And the reason behind it is because of money. I mean, it's split in 3 routes, but they sold you, at least at first, they sold you 2 different variations of the game. Of course, there's been Conquest and Birthright, and then later on they added Revelations, which is the golden route where everything goes well, there's a happy ending and all that stuff, and then later on they release a special edition that has all 3 versions. But in any case, your Ryoma is the best unit of the Birthright route, and most of the strategies revolve around just have them clear a majority of the map and use the rest of the units to clean up the stragglers. Well, let's just say I wanted to have other units shine, get the time of day, and boy, am I so glad that the casual mode exists. Casual mode being the mode where if a character dies, they'll be back in the next chapter, because yeah, Fire Emblem has permadeath. Normally has permadeath. If a unit of yours dies, they're dead for the rest of the playthrough. Well, casual mode, they die, but they come back, and the next map is as if nothing has happened. But yeah, Birthright was playing Birthright was pretty fucking frustrating. So, yeah. By contrast, Conquest is one of the hardest games on the franchise. If I've struggled with what is supposed to be like the easiest one, then Hunting God's Grin of Can I try the hardest one. So, yeah. Although to be fair, I have no intention of ever playing Conquest nor Revelations, because one of the biggest criticisms that people have about Fates is that the story is clearly skewed towards Hoshido. Yoshida are the good guys and Nora are the bad guys. Like, it's extremely black and white.
Between you and Glock.
So, yeah. I'm glad that that playthrough is going to end, because, yeah, with all the frustrations that it gave me, I really never want to touch that game ever again. Oh shit.
The car behind is on standard revs. Car behind is running standard revs.
Get back to Rich. Today was Canada's and Bosnia's debut match. And yeah, of course, I cannot hide the salt at the fact that it could have been Italy instead of Bosnia, but you know.
Don't forget, pit in this lap.
And into the pits we go. Oh god. Okay, one Ferrari. Okay, so Montoya, I believe, pitted. Truly hasn't. Ooh, oh shit, that's actually a good ass angle, actually. Didn't know that.
Stay clear of the white line. We don't want a penalty.
Okay.
There's some traffic at the pit exit. Watch out as you rejoin the track.
Now we are rejoined in 8th, just behind our teammate.
The car ahead is running the option tyre. We may have trouble closing the gap during this stint.
Yeah, but Lima has to pit, so it's not a problem. Ooh, right, let me finish this lap and then I'll stop the recording. Because, again, Sony Vegas, or rather Vegas at this point, apparently cannot handle very large file sizes anymore. And this is my way to avoid that problem. Into the spoon.
Ferrari are readying for a pit stop. One of their drivers is coming in.
Okay, standard mix. Don't screw this one up. Okay. And assume that Perez already
Quite a few
pitted.
cars in the pits right now. Watch out for cars exiting the pits.
Okay, last one thing. And yes, they both pitted. So... okay. Back to what we were doing. Ah, god damn it. There's truly... I want to say, if I was not making mistakes, I should to catch up to him, but I just completely screwed up turn 1 and 2 again. So that ain't happening.
You're just ahead of Glock.
Okay, let's screw it. Let's go Rich Mix. It should not rain. Okay, there we go. And 2.2 seconds from Enzo.
We need to pass this guy. You're much faster in sector 1. Okay, times are looking good. You're matching race pace.
Okay. Ooh. Hold on a minute because, yeah,
Okay, it looks like the car ahead is trying to create a gap. He's
Okay.
running full revs, maximum power.
okay, we got the fast lap of the race, and truly has
Great
put,
work. That's a new fastest lap for the race.
yeah, because it looks like I got the fast lap of the race, only to say, oh, truly got it, or Piastri behind me's got it. Tanker 2. There we go. Am I catching up to Enzo? Oh, I am actually. And am I? Kind of. Yep, it's been exactly the same.
There's not much between you and the car behind, just 2 seconds.
Almost crashed into the bollards. Okay, new fast lap of the race, hopefully. Yep, there we go. Alright then. I mean, Answer's right there, and yet I still cannot catch him. And I honestly would not be surprised if he actually increased the gap. Now it's still exactly there, as we are 2/10 on our...
Times are looking good.
2/10 faster. I mean, we're pulling away from Piastri, so that's good at least. Come on. Yeah, I'm trying to keep quiet because I'm trying to concentrate. 1.5 seconds into 130R and the Kazi triangle. If it's to call it the Kazi triangle, I mean it's the triangle, but okay. Of course, nowhere, definitely not DRS. Nope. But new fast lap of the race, our third in a row, with 12 laps to go. 147.2, so that's good. If the fuel goes on optimal, then I'm stopping. Then But now definitely got us to come back to 2 seconds. Now it's still 1.7 seconds, but definitely looks way. I mean, 1.7 seconds, and yet the gap looks like it hasn't changed all that much. At least on a visual,
Okay, it looks like the car ahead is trying to create a gap. He's running full revs, maximum power.
And there he goes again. I cannot screw up the Kazi triangle. 1 second.
That's Massa, go for the overtake.
Break it a little bit earlier on the triangle. Let's actually have DRS at the exit, and the answer is going to be no. 1.1 second, just enough. And that's a 4th fastest lap of the race. .5 seconds. Yeah, that's it. Yep. Chase over, at least for now. Not gonna look up that Anso and Montoya. My only hope is that the now Anso catches up to Montoya and they start fighting. That selfie tells me that.
We might need to think about moving to fuel mix mode 2 in the next few laps.
Yeah, there we go. And, yep. Chase over. Chase over. And looks like it's gonna be third. How much gap? And, yep. 2.4 seconds already.
This is exactly what we need. Push, push.
And crash into the bollards. Yeah, Chase is already over.
Lapping in the low 1 minute 37. Let's try to catch him.
Chase over, and looks like he's gonna be third. But yeah, so next race is gonna be Australia. Let's hope for a good result over there. But yeah. Actually, one of the things that I've seen, now I did mention about how, you know, my universe is part of a mock thing that Kazap was doing, and it is doing. He rebooted it, as I said in the first video. One thing they managed to do is that he had managed to convert Imola and the Red Bull Ring for from F1 2014, or rather in this case F1 2013 for in Imola's case, and 2014 for the Red Bull Ring's case, into this game. And
You're being outpaced by Massa. He's pulling away by half a second a lap.
kind of want to ask him how he did it, but I know for a fact that it's gonna be like so fucking complicated.
Lapping in the low 1 minute 37. Let's try to catch him.
It's looks to be extremely complicated to do, and extremely unstable. So yeah, I could ask him, but definitely something tells me that I definitely won't be able to do it myself. Now without breaking the game in half.
Ahead is running standard revs. Standard revs.
Hey. So yeah, I guess I'll just do what I've been doing up until this point, and that is to just take a really pre-existing track and just change the nationalities and the names, which is going to happen the moment we hit the Saudi Arabia Grand Prix. But yeah,
Good pace. Keep pushing.
to the Kaza Triangle. There we go. Honestly, I kind of want to see it if I can do... screw it, let's just do it again. If it goes on optimal, then yeah, I'll just stop. Yay. At least I'm keeping a... Intruder's pulling away from me, but at least I'm keeping a gap from Piastri. At least I'm doing something good. Yeah, something tells me that the Ferraris are not gonna be able to reach each other. So yeah, it's very likely to be third. No.
Okay, but we'll keep an eye on it.
Okay. Into the chicane. There we go. And back to standard. And I guess that'll be it. Okay. And I believe that Montoya should be taking the lead of the championship. Because he finished second, I'm going to finish third. He's going to win the race, unless Shirley catches up to him, but I doubt it. So yeah, Montoya should be leader of the race, leader of the championship now. Yay! So this sucks. Okay.
Seconds is the gap to you in the next car. 3 seconds.
Yeah, I have no more topics to talk about.
In the car ahead, we need a high minute 37. High 37. They've got a chance of taking another place here. Mix 3. Mix 3.
Shut up, Jeff. At this point, it's at this point, I just come to save the car. Alright, fine, one less time. Oh yeah, actually, I found out this morning that apparently somebody is working on an Uma Musume type game with GT cars. Now, Uma Musume is the mobile game where I guess it's like a mobile managerial game where you control where you take care of. There we go. Never mind. Where you take care of racehorses, but those racehorses are of course have been waifu-sized so they're all girls, but they're based off of real horses. Most of them, of course, a majority of them are Japanese, but there are some foreign horses, but a majority of them are Japanese. And this game called Project GT is basically exactly the same, but with GT cars. And they're being put on Patreon right now. And yeah. And it looks kind of decent, actually. I mean, I just have seen a short that was talking about the project, but from the short of footage that I've seen, it actually looks kind of impressive. But of course, the main problem is going to be the copyright from the car manufacturers. But yeah, that game looks pretty. That game looks pretty promising. I'm going to assume this probably be free. I say free, but apparently once the game comes out, it's gonna be free for obvious reasons. Because we want to piss off the manufacturers. But still, who knows? Also, the guy that made the comment, they actually did the short commented at the end. Maybe the secret is to actually waifu-size everything. The secret is to turn everything into anime girls. I mean, that's not exactly a secret. People people have been doing this for years now. And we got Azur Lane and Kata Collection, which are warships, mainly World War II warship, World War II arrow ships. We got Girls Frontline, which is firearms, and yeah, those are like the, and of course now we got Uma Musume, which is horses. I mean, this is nothing new. Everybody knows that turning everything into waifus is a winning combination. Turn everything into waifus and then put some fan service on it. Then you get yourself a winning formula. Although Uma Musume has almost no fan service to begin to, has really no fan service because Cygames, the developers of the game, who also made Grand Prix Fantasy, are pretty strict on not safe for work stuff. The reason being, of course, that since the horses are all real horses, they don't want to piss off the stables that own the horses. But also, there's this theory going on that apparently the game is funded by the Yakuza, or at least the Yakuza has some sort of stake onto the game because they bet a lot of money on horse races. And of course, nobody wants the house to be blown. Nobody wants to have to go to work with a car bomb. So, yeah. Although, of course, that hasn't stopped anybody from doing the loots of the horse girls. So, whatever. And yes, if you're asking, yes, they've already done. There's already plenty of memes of Haru Urara, one of the horses in the game, and Tony Soprano. Haru Urara being a horse that became famous for never winning. And the character became popular because yeah, she never wins. She never wins. She's like one of the worst horses in terms of stats, but because of her never give up attitude and always, being always positive, no matter everything, no matter what's going on, pretty much made her like the international symbol of all losers.
You're coming up to a lapped car. Be careful when overtaking.
And that's Alex Dunn. Our first lap car of the series. And he's moving out of the way. Don't cause me any troubles, because I'd rather not get a 10-second time penalty because of you. And looks like truly struggling with a lap car. Or maybe there's a chance I could actually take a second away from him. And, ooh, he's still struggling. That's Zane Maloney. He's struggling, Maloney. Screw it! And, we almost let it stick, but we are now... You could potentially try a move. And... It's still there, it's still there. Of course, he's got the better line. Come on.
We advise mix 2.
Shut up, Jeff. Ooh, shit. Okay, there we go. We are in second place. Bit of contact, but fortunately no damage. And of course we get DRS. And yes, this is a 2012 model. The DRS is modeled. Okay, now don't do anything stupid. Yeah, I took a fucking lap car to actually help us get to second. But it doesn't matter. So Montoya's going to win the race, and with this we're definitely going to be tied. Montoya and I. Of course Montoya's going to win because he's going to take the lead because... Because of course he's one and I'm second. Unless Montoya struggles with another lap car, but I doubt it. Need to spoon. There we go. We should be out of danger for now. And what would you know? Actually, talking about Harurara gave me talking about Harurara was a good luck charm.
You need to find some speed. The car behind is closing in.
It's the final lap, Jeff. Shut up. There we go. Easy for the chicane. And Montoya wins the Japanese Grand Prix. And we're good to finish in second place. Whew! Oh, God. That was stupid. But that was actually fun.
Second place. Brilliant driving. Brilliant driving.
And so, Sebastian Montoya wins the Japanese Grand Prix. We are second. Enzo Trulli is third. And we got Oscar Piastri, Lando Norris, Felipe Dragovich, George Russell, Pat O'Ward, Liam Lawson, Zach O'Sullivan, Gabriele Mini, and Pepe Martin rounding up the top 12. Well, yeah, sure. I mean, the amazing result for Pepe Martin. He started 18th, he's now up to 12th in the points. So is Gabriele Mini and Zach O'Sullivan. So a great race for all these guys. Alex Dunn, of course, wins last car. Yeah, he finished last and he started last and finished last. So, yeah. After that, of course, the thumbnail, the points, and then, and because of that, see you in a little bit, folks. And as predicted, we are tied on points with Seb Montoya. Seb Montoya takes the lead of the championship because he won the race. Trulli is on third, Piastri and Norris are fourth and fifth. Then we got a second tie between Dragovich and Russell at 20. Then we got Award, Vesti, Lawson, Zach O'Sullivan, another tie with Mini and Maloney, and then Pepe Marti rounding out the point scorers. And yeah, so we had to count lucky stars that we managed to steal away second at the final lap, at the final laps, from Truly. And let's hope that Australia is going to be a little bit less dramatic and a little bit more easier. So, yeah, this is going to be it for this video. If you liked it, give it a like. If there's some more content like this, subscribe and click the notification bell so you get the next drops. And I have nothing else to say other than see you next video, everybody. This Alpha, signing out.